situation.
There's children involved. The fact that Ink is a part of our co-parenting.
I don't care. I don't need him to be a part.
But he is around the children, so you should want to know what type of man is around the kids.
I don't know what type of man he is. When I look at him, I see a person that had adultery with my wife. I also see a person who's trying to separate my family.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. Yo, man, listen, we got something pretty good today, man. We got, I believe this is Love and Hip Hop. I don't know, right? I do not know, but this right here, man, is, of course, if it isn't Love and Hip Hop, this is Love and Hip Hop in the flesh, right? Now, here you have woman, right, with two different men. You have the man that she's dealing with, and you have her ex-husband, right? If y'all just think about it, right? When you look at this woman right here, right? When you look at this woman, if you look at Maya Thornton, you will look at her and say, okay, she seemed like your regular TV star. She seemed like your regular woman, man, who sits over here and chew herself up with some BBLs, some lip fillers, and I mean, just everything known to man, right? Then you look at the man that she is currently with, right? And you're like, okay, it seems like that's somebody she would date. A dude, man, that look like a DJ. You know, you got your brother, man, that's over here looking like a DJ. You got your brother that's over here, man, just looking like your typical Pookie and Ray Ray, right? Look flashy. Like, just look at him. He looks like a typical Pookie and Ray Ray. Then you look at her husband. You know, her husband looks like once again, he is an older man, right? An older man who seems like he comes from an old background, right? Where he comes from respect, where he comes from, hey man, listen, I'm a 50-year-old man. When you look at your people who are in their 50s, who are in their 60s, they live a different lifestyle. They live by different morals than we do. In my generation, especially. That's who it looks like she married, right? Just to come find out, right? Dude that she's dealing with sat over here and slept with her while she was married to the ex-husband. Now, when you look at these videos, and I'm gonna try to cut it up as much as I can to try to make sure, man, it's not getting copywritten in any kind of way. But you just look at this and you're just like, what? Like it doesn't make sense, but at the same time, I understand it, right? I understand why the ex-husband is in the position that he is in, because look at the woman that he decided to marry. Look at the woman that he decided to date. And it's kind of sad because, once again, you have tons and tons and tons of women who believe it's okay to be sexually liberated, who believe it's okay to live the lifestyle that she's living, that we're about to go into. It's okay to sit over here and get lip injections and all that good stuff. It's okay to live that type of lifestyle. And in the same breath, still say that they're normal, that, you know what, hey, you know, I'm just like every normal chick. No, right? But we're about to go ahead and look at this video, man. It's mighty sad, right? When you look at that woman, she's saying that, hey, well, you know what? I am normal. You don't see normal. But the biggest thing in this video is the fact that this man decided to say, hey, I want to I want a kid with this woman. Why would you say that? Why would you want to have a kid with this woman? Why would you want to try to start a life with this woman? And of course, this Pookie and Ray Ray comes into play. And I'm telling you right now, that relationship she is in right now is not going to last. I put $1,000 on it. I put $1,000 on it, man. By the time 2030 comes, she's not. Before 2030 comes, she's not going to be dealing with that same man. I'm telling you. I am telling you. I put $1,000 on it. They will not be together. But once again, this is a stunt. And this man is upset because the ex-father, right, the ex-husband is upset because, hey, he's saying, listen, I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to put my kids on camera because you and this dude want to sit over here and make money. And that's pretty much what this guy is, right? Every time you've seen a Love and Hip Hop storyline, this is what you see. Let's go ahead and jump into the video.
Gordon, can we have a conversation about telling the kids?
I'm not doing it. I've already said several times not being on camera with.
Felt like I missed something.
No, this has nothing to do with you. This is between her and I. I told Mia that I'm not filming with you. When you and I and her are together with the kids, I'm going to be very cordial, have a good time. Without the kids, I'm not interested.
Gordon.
Whether
So
a camera is here,
why are you pushing to be on?
I'm not pushing to do anything. What I'm doing is supporting my lady. That's what I'm doing. All right? And you're here for co-parenting reasons. But even outside of that, we get along, Gordon. I don't have an issue with you.
We have to work things out because we have to figure out what's best for our kids.
I am not going to do one single thing to help promote your relationship. I ain't okay with it. I'm not.
I don't need your promotion.
I didn't ask you to. I'm not about enriching you all situation.
There's children involved. The fact that Ink is a part of our co-parenting.
I don't care.
And
I don't
have
need
a
him to be a part.
But he is around the children, so you should want to know what type of man is around the kids.
I don't know what type of man he is. When I look at him, I see a person that had adultery with my wife. I also see a person who's trying to separate my family.
No,
That's what I see when I look at him.
I can't
That's not what she
separate.
said.
Time out.
That's
I'll let
not
you
what she
speak.
said.
You guys are already in an inspired situation.
How about when you had an affair with my wife shortly after we got married? She got pregnant and had an abortion because of you.
But Gordon, okay.
Well, no, is that a fact?
This my first time hearing that.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
Stop.
first time hearing that.
Yeah, stop.
But you think Jeremiah's your kid?
You guys,
Yeah, I told you that. Yeah.
Listen, Gordon.
No, did you have two
and I
affairs
have
with
already-
my wife at least?
But listen.
Stop.
Why?
Did you have two affairs with my wife at least?
Understand the circumstances, Gordon. You and I
Circumstances
talked
doesn't
about
matter.
it.
It
No,
either
it
is or
does
isn't.
matter, Gordon,
Okay.
because you were going through something. I had no idea what you were going through.
Was there
And
adultery committed?
I was willing
Was there
to try
adultery
to
committed?
make it work and
They're not
stand
answering
by
the
your
question, so
side.
that's a yes.
Listen to me. It's not fair. You know what you put me through. And it was either me,
Marriages
you
in life
know what
go
you put
through
me
things.
through.
They go
Gordon,
through
but
things.
what you put me through is not normal.
I'm really done here.
Gordon.
You guys have fun.
Gordon, I've been in this relationship that I wanted to leave year after year. And because of his illness, I would stay in a marriage. I am trying my hardest to give Gordon as much time as he needs. But he has to get to a point where there has to be some level of self-accountability, you know.
The guy name is Ink. The guy name is Ink, people. Ink. Right? And now once again, now of course you take these videos with a grain of salt, because once again you see certain stuff like this, you just gotta think, man, like this stuff gotta be fake, because they're not doing this stuff in the 60s, they're not doing this stuff in the 90s, right? But now of course time does change, you know, so of course we all think differently, but at the same time, man, it's just like, come on, like let's be honest about this stuff. But at the same time, man, it does seem kind of real, like, being at the fact that you have this ex-husband sitting over here upset and irate and saying, man, look, I don't even want to be on the show. I don't even want my kids to be on the show. And then this is the thing that I hate, right? And he is dumb for even allowing this to happen, but he allows her to bait him into, you know, hey, let me know your real feelings. Let me know. Oh, you're upset because I'm with this guy, Ink. Now, hey, listen, I didn't want my kids to be on the show. He came in with intentions. I don't want my kids to be on the show. Like, and the fact that the cameras are even on me telling you this is already out of bounds. But hey, you know, forget all of that. I don't want to be on camera, and nor do I want my kids to be on camera. I don't want to make it seem like, you know, we're in a good space or whatever, right? And this is where you have your women, man, who are like that. Right? Most of you women are like that. They feel like they can dominate a relationship. She's trying to say, hey man, listen, I want both. I want my stepdaddy, you know, I want my dude who's a stepdad to be cool with my ex-husband. Right? I want them to be cool. And it's just like, no, man, it's that stuff is not cute. And for women who think that stuff is cute, you got another thing coming. Because once again, it's only going to show the type of person that you are at the end of the day. This shows the type of person that she is. And then on top of that, she having all of that other stuff on, you know, on her body. It once again really shows who she is. And the fact that she think this stuff is cute, but this dude is sitting over here saying, hey man, listen, why are you trying to sit over here and make it seem like everything is cool? You're dealing with a Pookie and Ray Ray, the same dude who was sitting over here dealing with you while you were dealing with me. And the thing about that is, right, this is the funny part. Y'all heard what the brother said. He said, man, listen, you are in a relationship that is expiring. Right. So he said, hey, man, listen, I'm going to take it upon myself to do what I want to do. And anytime you get a woman who is like that, I just can't help but to say that she was already doing that to begin with. And you saw those signs. And that's the whole point of this video. This dude saw these signs. This dude saw the signs at the beginning. But hey, guess what? Because I got money, because, hey, I can live a lavish lifestyle dealing with this chick, or because I have a lavish lifestyle in general, hey, guess what? I'm going to throw her on to the bandwagon. And no, I did not freaking watch this whole video, right? I did not watch everything in this entirety because I could care less, right? I could care less. It's just a bunch of stuff, man, to once again make us look bad. I used to watch Love and Hip Hop all day, every day. But when you look at this stuff right here, right, when you look at how they treat themselves, when you look at a guy who's sitting over here imping over a woman who doesn't even want him, who is sitting over here who pretty much slept with your wife. She's dealing with the same dude who slept with her while you were dealing with her. I mean, once again, she has no respect, and like I said, the fact that he knew this in the beginning, that, hey, this girl probably ain't going to be faithful. I'm only dealing with her because of looks. This is what a lot of brothers are going to go through. Some of my homeboys are the same way, right? Once again, they glorify cheeks, they glorify breast, they glorify all of that stuff. Once again, they can't glorify, man, once again, a woman, man, who is of value. Let's just be real. Can't glorify a woman who is of value. That's something that you should be glorifying. So now he finds himself in a situation, and now look at him. He's looking mighty crazy. So, I mean, I don't know, guys. Y'all let me know down below, man. How do y'all feel about this, man? Guys, do better. Right? Do better, man. And I'm tired of seeing guys, man, somebody like Offset, who, yeah, once again, he's not perfect on his end. He does what he want to do. But at the end of the day, men and women are very, very, very different. Right? And once again, you're talking about somebody like Offset. Once again, she shouldn't even have dealt with him in the first place. But at the same time, I can say the same thing about her. Who wouldn't want to deal with her in the first place? So they're a good match. You already knew what time it was. You've lived such a crazy lifestyle that, in my opinion, Cardi B really can't even say much. Just deal with it. At this point, just deal with it. Because once again, where are you going to get? And you lost Kamala Harris the election. So, I mean, hey, once again, you, Glorilla, and Megan Thee Stallion, all three of y'all.
Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all.
All three of y'all lost that woman election, right? And she lost the election herself as well. But at the same time, man, once again, as men, we need to take better initiative. We need to make better decisions. Better decisions at the end of the day. Guys like that, they won't make good decisions, because once again, they are driven by money. They are driven by the fame. And once again, for guys who do get the money, for guys who do get the fame, once again, don't be driven by that. Don't be driven by that, because it's only going to ruin you. Do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, and subscribe to the channel.